So y'all just broke up. First off, I want to say rest in peace to the old you, the naive version of you. Because now you are becoming reborn. You're no longer that naive boy anymore. You're becoming a stronger man. Take the lessons you learned. Take the hardships you went through and become a stronger man. I know it hurts right now, but you can use this as fuel. You can either sit around and cry about it, or you can use it to push you to the next level. Now, it's different when guys and girls go through a breakup. A girl, it's easy for her to get over a breakup. Why? Especially if they're younger in their prime, they can find a man like that. There's so many guys out here. Especially if she's pretty, she's gonna have multiple options. Statistically, even just on Tinder, one app, a girl will get dozens to 100 likes per day compared to the average man. And that's just for an average girl. She will get dozens and hundreds of likes compared to an average guy who will be lucky if he gets one like in a week or a month. You see, a girl's prime is when she's younger. Time is on the guy's side though, because as time goes on, the guy will improve himself. He will build his value. Because what do we both have in common? We're both men. We both had to start from the ground and work our way up. You see, average girls in this generation, in this society, they are instantly born with value. As soon as they hit puberty, they have value. Their prime, a girl's prime, is when she's young, in her teens, in her early 20s. That is her prime. But a guy, he doesn't have any value until he makes his own value. He has to go through the mud. He has to build himself from the bottom up. So what does that mean? As time goes on, a girl's value decreases naturally, while a guy's value increases naturally. But that's only if he's working. You gotta stay focused. You gotta stay locked in. And a heartbreak will hit guys and girls differently. A girl may be sad, but it's very easy for her to get over a heartbreak. Why? Because girls tend to have more friends. They go out, they're able to meet more guys, and they're able to move on like that because they can get a guy in a snap. But let's say, what happens with the average guy? The average guy is going to be alone for a while unless he just has backups, but most guys don't have dozens of backups that they can just fall back to. Most of the time, the average guy, he will be alone for a while. He may have friends, but they don't want to hear about the breakup every single day. Other guys, they're going to say, man, stop talking about it. Some may listen, but after a while, guys will get tired of hearing all about your breakup. So what does the average guy have to do? He has to lock in and focus on himself in order to get over the breakup. You know what the best way to get over a breakup is? It's not getting involved with hookup culture. It's not drinking. It's not by doing drugs. You need to feel the heartbreak. You need to sit with it. You need to let the emotions pass through you, bro. Because I know it hurts, but you gotta feel that pain in order to move on. Because what happens when you get involved with hookup culture? You're only masking the pain. What happens when you get involved with drinking? You're only masking that pain. What happens when you start doing drugs to avoid the pain. You're just masking it. And what happens when you're sober? What happens when you're not with your hookups? You're alone, by yourself, hit like a train by all the thoughts, all the memories, all the pain. It's still gonna be there. But in order to actually get over it, you need to initially feel every part of that breakup. There's no time frame because it's different for everybody. However long it takes you to get all those feelings out is depending on you. Now, a girl can easily find someone else and get over a breakup. But a guy, he's got to sit with it. He's got to let the pain flow. He's got to use that pain as motivation to become better. There's no pity for guys. There's no feeling sorry for guys. We have to take it and use it as fuel. That's the only way that we will get better. As men, a lot of us, probably all of us, in some point in time, are gonna go through a breakup in our lives, a heartbreak moment within our lives. The best thing we can do is cut ties and always stay busy, stay on your grind, stay focused, get locked in, and don't let it get too quiet, because that's when the thoughts and memories come flooding back, bro, and you don't want that. The next thing you can do is transfer that pain that you felt through that heartbreak, turn it into motivational energy. Because guys, we take pain and we just turn it into motivational energy. We turn it into energy that get us to that next level. We can't sit around and feel sorry for ourselves. We don't have time for that. We got to get locked in, use that pain, turn it to fuel like a fire, and stay working harder than we ever did before. And we'll push ourselves to the next level. And next, bro, especially if she cheated on you or if she did you wrong, bro, if she walks out of your life, do not allow her to come back. If she walks out of your life, she's expecting that she's gonna do better, find someone better than you. And if she comes back, it's not because she cares about you. It's because no one cared about her. Remember that, bro. You need to know, when she's out for especially an extended period of time, do you really think that she's sitting at home thinking about you, being by herself? No, bro. After y'all break up, she's out with her friends. She's out partying. She's out getting dug out. I'm going to be honest with you. And if she comes back, it's not because she truly loves you and she cares. It's because no one out there cared about her like you did. Because if you're hurting right now as a man, it means that your feelings were genuine. Okay? Let that sink in. You were the only genuine guy in her life. These other guys just want to smash. But then after time, she's going to realize that and try to come back to you. But by then, it's going to be too late, bro. Don't take her back. Because if you take her back, not only are you disrespecting yourself, but you're teaching her that it's okay. That it's okay to do you wrong, because you'll always take her back in the end. Have some self-respect for yourself. And don't let her back in. She closed that door. She burned the bridge. So don't let someone who did you wrong come back in your life, because you're only teaching them that it's okay. And they're going to do it again. Worse this time. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from the lessons of the breakup. Everything she did that was a red flag, learn from it. And then when you get into your next relationship, you know what to look for. Don't fool yourself. Look, it's not bad to feel sad about it. It's not a bad thing to even cry. It happens, especially if you put your heart into it. But take that pain, that sadness, and transfer it into your grind. Put it in the gym. Put it in that business you're trying to start. Put it into that idea, that content creation, whatever you're trying to do. Put all of it into your grind. And you'll see more results than you ever did when you were with them anyway. And as you improve, you're going to attract more people anyway. More quality people. Everybody wants to be around a winner. Everybody wants to be with someone who's on their grind, who has a purpose. No one wants to be with a loser who feels sorry for themselves all the time. So go ahead, bro. Pick yourself up and lock in. Remember, this is only temporary, but your grind is forever. Just wait. She's going to see you, bro. All these exes, they watching you. Just watching to see if you're going to level up or you're going to stay the same. Are you going to give them that satisfaction of saying, oh, I left him and he fell off. Oh, I was right to leave him. He's a loser. Are you going to give them that satisfaction? Or when next time they pull up your page, they're going to see you leveling up and they're going to say, dang, he's actually out here putting in work. Dang. Like, I shouldn't have left him. Dang. He's actually getting himself together. You want her to say that instead of saying, oh yeah, he fell off after I broke up with him. Or he became a loser after I broke up with him. I did the right thing by leaving him. No. Lock in and show the world while you deserve it, okay? Who cares at the end of the day about them? Because they're going to be watching you as you level up. But when they try to come back, remember why it ended. And don't let them in that door, bro. Because you deserve better. Have some self-respect for yourself. I know how it feels to go through a really bad breakup. Girls nowadays have it very easy when it comes to relationships because they have multiple options. Most guys will simp just for the average girl. Nothing special, but they'll simp for her because of the kitty cat. But guys, it can be a very traumatic experience. I know how it feels, especially if you've never had anything really traumatic happen in your life. A heartbreak, a bad breakup can be devastating. Trust me, I know. I've never had really anything bad, extremely bad happen to me. I've never really had a bad traumatic event happen to me in my childhood. I've never really had someone close to me, really close to me, die. So when I went through this breakup, it dang near destroyed me. It took everything I had to pick myself up. The heartbreak was a very traumatic experience, especially if it ended bad, especially if she was toxic or if she cheated on you. That can stick in a guy's mind forever. So I know how it feels. And don't let anybody try to make the problem less than what it is. Because there'll be guys say, bro, it's just a breakup. Chill out. It's not that serious. Bro, relax. It's just a breakup. Like, bro, stop being sad. But if you've never been through a traumatic event and that happens to you, if you get cheated on, or it ends in a very bad way, or you were with a toxic person who really kind of drove you to the brink mentally, a breakup can be very traumatic. And it's going to take time to heal. You're not going to heal in a day. You're not going to heal in a week or two. It's going to take months, maybe even years. I know. It's been over a year for me, and I still feel the effects of it. But I'm working on myself day in and day out. So if I can take that experience and learn from it and move forward and push myself to become a better man, you can too. Just remember, when y'all break up, she's out there with her friends wilding. She's out there clubbing. She's out there partying. She's out there hooking up with other guys. But you're going to take what happened and you're going to be working. You're going to be grinding. You're going to be on your purpose. And you will get so much farther in life than what she's doing. Do you really think she's going to make progress in her life after doing all of that? Guys will always win in the end if they stay on their purpose, if they stay on their grind. So don't even worry about hookup culture. Don't worry about drinking drugs. Get closer to God. Find God. Get closer to Him. Use Him as a beacon. Use Him as a guiding force in your life. Because you can learn so much just by getting closer to God. And when you get closer to God, you'll realize your purpose. You'll move forward. You'll stay on your grind, stay locked in, and you'll make way more progress in your life than what she's doing, hooking up with other guys, going out partying and clubbing. That's all temporary pleasures. But you, getting closer to God, getting to your bag, focusing on what you need to be doing, you're going to make more progress. And you will always win in the end. It's not a race, bro. It's a marathon. You'll be the one successful in the end. You'll be the one happy in the end. You just had to go through a little bit of pain first. You had to learn your lessons. But in the end game, you'll be a successful, God-oriented, strong man who's on his purpose. But her, she gonna be struggling to find a good man because she spent her youth partying, clubbing, drinking, hooking up with other guys. One thing you gotta realize is that most of those guys she's hooking up with, do you really think they're genuinely in love with her like you were? Or are they just trying to smash? So she's going to get done wrong by those guys. And then she's going to think, man, he really did love me. And I'm talking about you. But by then it'll be too late because she took you for granted. And by the time you stay on your grind, you self-improve, you get closer to God, you're going to find a woman who's way better for you, who will actually appreciate you. Okay? So you don't even got to stress right now because time is on your side. Time is not on her side. All right? So remember that, bro. Stay locked in. Stay focused on God. Stay focused on your purpose. Stay focused on your family. And don't let anything knock you off your grind. With that being said, bro, y'all stay easy, all right? I know it's tough right now, but if you keep working, it will get better with time. That scar, that cut in your heart will slowly heal. There'll be a scar, but it'll be a reminder of that lesson. Stay focused, man. And remember, we got work to do.